Washington already works really well for the billionaires and the big corporations and the lawyers and the lobbyists. But what about the families who lost their homes or their jobs or their retirement savings the last time Citi bet big on derivatives and lost? We were sent here to fight for those families.
The new Congress is here. The new Congress is here. Let the trumpets sound and the ballyhoo begin, right? Republicans have a House majority with 247 members, the largest contingent since '29. The House and Senate have 104 female members, a new record. And Americans still don't trust. These are the people who will tell the truth and actually get something done, despite the fact the American people are the ones who put them there in the first place. So let's get to ground on all this fun and entertainment. Welcome back to MidPoint. Our chief political columnist, White House correspondent, the man who knows everyone who is someone in Washington, John Gizzi, joins us. How are you, John?
I'm doing great, Ed. Snow slowed me down a little bit, but not enough where I didn't get the latest on the challenge to Speaker Boehner today.
All right, now let's talk about that, because I heard a report last night that said some Republicans are so unhappy with the Speaker and the point of the party right now that they want to stop being Republicans. Oh, come on, please. And then I heard that John Boehner is going to be out. He's in trouble. Look, isn't Boehner possibly going to come out of this more powerful than ever before?
He could, but at the same time, I think that those who are opposing him from the right might just get a little bit more recognition. I had an interesting and long conversation with Gary Palmer, freshman representative from Alabama's 6th District, who'll take office today. He won a very heated nomination battle, in part because he promised repeatedly he would not vote for John Boehner as Speaker. When he met Mr. Boehner in September, as he told me, I told him face to face, I won't vote for you because I keep my word and I never back down. So he knows the Speaker will count on him when he's going to do something he favors, because he's very clear he's doing something he doesn't favor now by voting against him. He said that he can win back the insurgents' support and confidence by making moves in their direction on the issues of immigration, Obamacare, and the excesses of the Environmental Protection Agency. I think Speaker Boehner will get that message. Now, as for an exact count, I had a long talk again this morning with one of the leaders of the rebellion, Congressman Walter Jones of North Carolina. He pointed out that at least 3 more of his colleagues, Amash of Michigan, Duncan of South Carolina, and Weber of Texas, all weighed in for other candidates today. He thinks they'll be close to the magic 29 to keep Speaker Boehner below the majority he needs to avoid a runoff or a second ballot for the race for Speaker. Not so sure about that, but we'll know about an hour.
All right, I got about 90 seconds left, so let me ask you. You've been around Washington a long time. Is John Boehner the problem?
No, what the problem is, and it's going to be resolved, is that the House has passed creative legislation for the reform of health care, strong measures on immigration. They've never had a vote in the Senate. All of this will change with Mitch McConnell becoming leader, and everything from the Keystone Pipeline to the Upton Amendment permitting people to keep the health care insurance of their choice will then go to the president's desk. And for the first time, President Obama will have to not only veto something, but explain why. I have a feeling when that happens a few times, people will stop complaining about Boehner and start putting the blame for inaction where many say it actually belongs. I'll hear that a lot on Capitol Hill today. I'll share it with you.
About 30 seconds left. How quickly do you think we'll see that first loggerhead between Congress and the president? A couple weeks? A month?
2 weeks. And it will be over Keystone XL, which missed by 1 vote in the Senate when Democrats were in charge, which surely will pass the Senate, which will sail through the House with bipartisan support, I might add. And then we'll see what the president does. The next step will be the Upton Amendment, permitting you to keep the health care plan of your choice. And we'll see if the president will veto his own words. It got the vote of every Republican and 39 Democrats last year in the House. Never got a vote in the Senate. But as Bob Dylan said, the times they are a-changing.
Indeed they are. Here comes the entertainment. John Gizzi, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much for joining us, and stay warm today in D.C.
I'll make an effort to it. I want to be back. Thanks,
All right.
Ed.
Thank you, sir. Break, and we're back with the realities of your money in the new Congress when MidPoint continues right after this.